What is up, everybody? It's your boy David, aka Ruchu here. Welcome back to another video. Today is a little different because, as you can see, I'm doing a custom class setup, and this is basically all opinionated. This is what I think is the best setup for your gameplay if you want to get high score streaks or just do better overall, basically. And this is going to be a short video for you guys. I'm not planning on making another long video. I want to basically just shorten this down so that you guys get an idea from every single class of what you want to have set up. So let's get this thing started. So first off, the SMG. As you can see, I'm using the VMP. Yes, people think that this weapon is, you know, it's just the basic weapon. It's what everybody wants to use because it's probably the most overpowered. And basically, this is what I would say. This is my weapon that I would choose, especially with this setup. I really like this. It's really crisp. It works beautifully. And let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, as you see, yes, I'm using the VMP. I do have 4 attachments set onto it, as you can see. And the first one is Quick Draw because obviously this weapon, since it has a wider rail, I'm not really too familiar with the terms, but the rail basically it aims in slowly. So that's the reason why I have Quick Draw. The next one would be Grip because obviously you want to reduce the recoil because this gun, the recoil is ridiculous on this gun basically. So that's the reason for the Grip. Next up is Stock because obviously whenever you're aimed down the sight you want to be able to move faster, and usually with the submachine gun it's okay to not run stock, but I like to run stock on this weapon just because it's a little bit bigger, and you know that's kind of why. And the last thing is long barrel. You need long barrel for a submachine gun just in case you do happen to get in those medium to long range battles with people, because I have noticed when I use long barrel I do tend to win a little bit more battles than not whenever I battle people from long distance. So long barrel is definitely one of those things I would recommend. Perks, I always use Afterburner. I don't like not using it because, you know, I jump around a lot when it comes to Black Ops 3 because I'm playing the game the way it should be played. I disagree with the whole exosuits, but I'm still going to have to play the game just the way it is so that I can be the best, or one of the best, hopefully. But then I also run Scavenger. The reason why I run Scavenger is because I don't die very often when I play, especially when I'm like really trying, and I don't like to pick other people's weapons up because I have my gun custom set for me, and that's just how I want it. So Scavenger helps me pick up ammo, and it's really effective. The next perk 3, is basically I fluctuate between a couple perks, and you'll see as I progress through my weapons. First off, I'm using Awareness. The only time I really use Awareness is if I have headphones on, and I highly recommend only if you have headphones on to use Awareness. Awareness is not very effective if you have it on your TV because it's just a TV. Whenever you have headphones, you hear things a lot more crisp and a lot more clean. And I wish I could show you guys some kill cams, but I've actually had kills that people raged because they were like, how did you know I was there? So Awareness is definitely, I would recommend Awareness if you have headphones. So next up is the Assault Rifle. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, why did he not pick the KN-44? That is probably one of the best weapons on this game just because, you know, it's very well balanced overall. I personally like this weapon more than anything in the Assault Rifle category because, and only because, it's overpowered, in my opinion. First off, it's a 4-round burst, so you can probably kill somebody if you hit him in the head with that first burst. Also, if you want to just, you know, run around the map quickly, and if you have good aim, you could use this gun. This gun is very well for that. First off, I have the ELO sight. I don't really prefer using red dot sight just because it's a little bit bulkier. The ELO sight's nice and small, low profile, and it also gets the job done. Next thing is Fast Mag. You need to have Fast Mag on this gun because it is an assault rifle. If you don't have a Fast Mag, you're going to reload this gun super slow, and it's just, I always recommend using Fast Mags for ARs. That's just my personal opinion, but you know, that's whatever. Next up is Rapid Fire. Obviously this is a 4-round burst, so if you can manage to shoot faster with this, you would be more efficient in getting kills. So I recommend definitely putting Rapid Fire on. It's really effective for the gun. It helps you out in the long run, and it's really good, so I would definitely recommend that. Next up is Quick Draw. You obviously want Quick Draw on an assault rifle or any large weapon that requires you to aim quickly. With assault rifles, or let's just take LMGs for instance, you need Quick Draw because they aim in slower since they're such a big rifle. So that's kind of why you know, I recommend Quick Draw. So again, like I said, with the perks, Afterburner, I always use Afterburner. Always. I will never not use it because it's just, if you don't have it, you'll kind of understand what I mean. Scavenger, and then on this one I actually changed it up to Engineer. I've recently started using Engineer, and it's been really nice. I really enjoy it because, for starters, let's say somebody throws out an HCXD, you can literally see where this HCXD is coming through walls, which is actually really helpful because for me, I tend to die a lot by HCXDs, and I don't know why. Like, I think I have like a magnet or something that draws these HCXDs in. So that's kind of why I would recommend Engineer. And like I said, you can always switch up your third perk from various things because it's nice to have different perks set up. But like I said, these two are my primaries. I have to use these two. If I don't, then it's just kind of like I kind of lose my grip and I don't know what to do. And since I only had 9 spots taken, I went ahead and threw on a concussion grenade. I typically don't use tactical, but I decided why not, because if you have an open spot, why not utilize it instead of leaving an open spot for yourself? Actually try to fill all 10 slots. It makes it more efficient, and whether that means you put a lethal or a tactical, I prefer tactical weapons just because it actually assists you more if you throw it. Let's just say you were in a situation where you had a grenade or a tactical. If you had a grenade and you threw it at somebody, it's going to take a little while to blow up. If you have a tactical, almost instantly, as soon as you hit the ground, once it hits the ground, you'll basically stun them and it'll be an easier kill for you. So that's why I would definitely recommend using a tactical if you have an open slot. Next up is the Shoute, the shotgun. As you can see, I have a beautiful, beautiful display of this shotgun. You thought I was actually gonna put a shotgun in my video. No, but on a serious note, I totally disagree with shotguns. So that's why I left this blank. I know most of you guys are probably gonna give me some hate for this, and I don't care, honestly, because I'm my own person. This is what I believe in. I disagree with shotguns. I hate them with a passion. If I could, I would literally ban all of the shotguns. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Next up is the LMG. I personally don't use LMGs. I don't like them just for the fact that they're such a heavy weapon. It's really difficult to run around the map and, you know, feel lightweight. I like to feel lightweight when I run. So, you know, this is going to be a little quick, brief thing that I'm going to be telling you guys with the LMG because it's just what it is. It's how it is. And as you can see, yes, I only have 5 set up. That's because I don't really use the LMGs, and I don't have anything unlocked for it. So let's just go ahead and check it in. So first off, I would recommend using the BRM. The BRM honestly is, in my opinion, probably the better ones of the LMGs. It's really efficient. It has pretty good fire rate. It's pretty accurate, pretty good damage. So I would definitely recommend that. As you can see, I only have 1 set up. I would actually set, I think, 2 more on top of this. So I'll go ahead and go through that. But first off is quick draw. Always quick draw. Like I said, with the heavy weapons, you want quick draw. So then next up, I would definitely recommend putting fast mags just because it is a larger weapon and it has a larger mag and it requires a lot more time to reload. So I would highly recommend putting fast mags on. And the other one would be rapid fire. The reason is because you would like to shoot this weapon a lot faster than other weapons because this one does have slightly a lower fire rate compared to other weapons because it is an LMG. So rapid fire, fast mags, and quick draw is definitely something I would recommend for this. If you want to throw a sight on, I would recommend that too. I would usually use the ELO or the reflex sight, but you know, it's kind of based on how you like your weapons. So that's that one. And last but not least, probably one of my favorite classes, and the reason why I say my favorite classes is because I think I'm fairly good at sniping. Some people would disagree, some people would agree. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good. But the Locust, I love the Locust. It's just a beautiful gun overall. I love everything about it. I like quick scoping. I like attempting to quick scope with people. So let's just go ahead and get this thing started. So obviously, as you can see, I have the Locust set up. I do not like using thermal. A lot of people usually rock thermal with the Locust. I don't know why. They say it's easier. I tried switching to thermal and it was really difficult for me because I usually use just a regular scope. So that's why I don't understand. But for the attachments, I use the ballistic CPU. As you can see, this is only capable for the regular sights. As you can see, there's exclamation points on all these sights, and the reason is because I have this set up, the ballistic CPU. The reason why I like it is because, as you can see right there, it reduces the weapon sway when aiming. So whenever you aim down, it doesn't drastically zoom it in. It basically makes it a little bit smoother for you to aim in, and that's why I like ballistic CPU. Next up is fast mags. I always have to have fast mags because when I quickscope, I tend to miss a lot of my shots before I actually hit them, so I need to be able to reload quickly if I do happen to run out of ammo in that second. So that's why I would recommend fast mags. The other one is extended mag, just for the same reason. I need more ammo so that I can shoot more, so I have more bullets to help me kill somebody. It's kind of how I operate. And like I said, this is an opinionated video. I'm not making this video telling you guys that this is the best stuff, because I'm pretty sure that there's better weapon setups for you guys, and sometimes it's personalized on each person. So like I said, this is kind of my opinion. This is what I want to have set up. But as you can see, I have the ballistic CPU, the fast mags, and extended mag set up for this weapon as the attachments. Next up is the lethal and tactical. Whenever I use a sniper, I always like using combat axes, just because I feel like it's kind of like the known thing to do. You need to use a combat axe whenever you use a sniper, because it's just what it is. That's all I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave y'all at that. And then next up is a shock charge. The reason why I say a shock charge is because I love these things, because you can place them down and somebody can run into them and you know where they are if it goes off. I only have one set up because obviously I only have 10 slots, but if I did have two, the option to put two, I would still leave it at one, because if you have two, you don't know which shock charge actually goes off if you place both of them down. That's why I only have one. So that's another reason why I have one. And as you can see, the perks are still the same. I have Afterburner, Scavenger, and Tactical Mask. Actually, Tactical Mask is the newer one that I put on. I do recommend putting Tactical Mask on your sniper if you ever want to try it. It's pretty good, because let's just say you run into a building and a shock charge goes off, and you run through that shock charge. Without Tactical Mask, you're basically screwed. If you have Tactical Mask, you might actually get lucky and kill somebody. And I have noticed that a lot with Tactical Mask. It's really efficient, really helpful. And basically, that's kind of my opinion on that. So anyway, this is going to conclude today's video. I went ahead and ran through each different gun setup with SMGs, assault rifles, not shotguns, LMGs, and snipers. So if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you guys later.